Would you look?
Can you hear me now? Yeah, I think you can. There we go. Yes, you can hear me. You should be able to hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me now? I think you can. I think the mic on over here. What? How is that possible? Let me try to fix it. I see it right there. Mm. Mm-hmm. Audio capture. Let me see if it'll. Should be playing right now. Huh. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? Oh, you can hear me now? Okay. Okay. It's probably lag because it goes far. Anyways, I fixed it. It went away for a second, but it came back, I'm assuming. I'm just gonna get started. Hmm. Something to do with a car. Do you want a car? Pretty interesting spread. Mmm. Get a devil as your outcome. There's some type of success you have with making choices within personal relationships to the lovers. What you're seeing success in right now, it could be just anything, but whatever you're connected to, this love you have for self, maybe. We see here the High Priestess, so your gifts were exposed to you sometime in the past, and you're kind of overdoing reckless things. Like, there's no. You subsided like some type of reckless energy because you are focusing more on the way it's made you feel. It's become baggage over some time. Oh, thank you. The ending that has taken place in your surroundings, it's like maybe someone that you trusted could have backstabbed you, but I don't see it as that. I just feel as though there's endings all around you, like you feel as though everything's falling apart. Yeah, Tower, Two of Swords, two to the three, and then the four. We're just missing the four now. But there's truth all around you of the situation. Like, Spirit's showing you signs and synchronicities everywhere about where you're supposed to be headed. And you're just kind of like, I just hope I have enough to make it through the day. Like, I hope I have enough to be able to give to all parties involved with me. But this is like a lot of baggage. Like, this is a lot of struggle and responsibility that, like, you don't really have to take care of. It's a lot of struggle. You're going to put that down. You're going to have some type of enlightenment about this truth of heart. Like, if somebody's going to come in the future, some type of drama. It's going to have to do with things that you want for longevity taking too long. You might feel as though what you want is just out of reach for right now, and that's just going to be this devil energy as the outcome, if it ever focuses. This is like something that you've been dealing with for a long time. And these two things get triggered by each other. Whatever this is, because you take on too much without giving back to yourself. We're gonna. There we go. Oh. Yeah. These two things trigger each other energetically. It's like you take too much on and then you hold it in and you don't talk about it and you hold it in and it becomes a resentment. But you're starting to see these patterns unfold. If you haven't, you will soon. Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is depicted by, you read tarot, it's like the Two of Cups is depicted by soulmates. It's like soulmate card or a membership card or like two people coming together. It came down on this one. What is this one about? Six of Wands. Page of Cups. So you're in seeking of this, like, you have to release this energy of, like, burden, this burden energy in order to, there's somebody that is your soulmate, or if you're looking for that. You have pages around you, though. You have Page of Cups around you. So, like, they're seeing your success, and they want to be part of that. Like, they see your success, but you realize what your success is. It's just a simple, are they ever going to focus? Come on, focus. Oh, God. There we go. Ah. Anyways, it's the Page of Cups and the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands, your success, they see that, but like, your success isn't what you think it is. Like, you might just be by yourself, single, doing your own thing, like, trying to really take care of yourself, and people look at that like you got it going on. Like, you're like, fuck, man, I'm a wreck. Like, I'm like trying just to get by, and you're thinking like I'm all hot shit, but, or maybe you just carry yourself very well. But you're attracting these pages, and you subconsciously don't even know it. It's like you want something better for yourself, someone to match your energy, but like, and you're using your intuition. You're making sure that you don't make mistakes from the past, like being impulsive right now, especially like this is what you're trying not to do. Knight of Wands. It's like it's bringing you the person that you're supposed to be with, even though you might not see it right now. Like this person. Or it could just be a business deal too. So it could be a job. It could be anything. Good. Release. It is a time of release with Pluto in retrograde. Now the release here is. Was it something that you know you needed to do? Like if it was something that you know you needed to do and like release instead of wanting to do, like maybe you even wanted to stay in a situation. I remember I've been in situations where I had to release people, places, and things not because I wanted to, but because it was for my best. And once I started doing that without like attachment to the thing, the place, the emotion of it, or even the memory of it, like really detaching from it, like that's when you start to see big changes come in. First, you're into your psyche, and then you start manifesting it around you. It's like you won't take, like, you don't mind being alone. You don't take shit from people. Like for me at least, I changed my whole the way I did things. Like I wasn't scared to like stand up for myself at any point. Like this Queen of Swords is kind of hard energy to embody. Like it'll come in quick, and you can just cut a motherfucker out, and you can be an asshole, right? But like being the Queen of Swords is like you have to be conscientious, and you can't just use the sword all the time. You have to really use discernment. And the thing about the Queen of Swords is that she's been fucked over a bunch of times. Like she's that person that had the Ten of Wands and the Ten of Swords in her back, right? She had all these swords in her back, so she's the one to be able to take them out. But her emotions are fucked up, and her thinking is fucked up because she's very apprehensive. Like she's quick to cut. The levers on the bottom of the deck. These choices that you're making are bringing you into an understanding, I think, of when they're saying love and the Four of Wands. Like the Four of Wands, like what you want out of and Three of Cups, like what you want out of any type of interpersonal relationship, depending on work or a love. It doesn't really matter. You're up leveling. They show me like stairs. You're not. It's not gonna last forever. Like Three Cups. You're gonna have celebration over some type of like way. You're okay. The way you're building a future for yourself. Like you don't see the things really happening, but stay in tune with that. Like just keep doing what you can right now, even through all the tower moments and everything. Stay true to yourself because you're going to be rewarded for it. If you're going to take the hard road, it's way more beneficial for you to do that. You gain a lot more wisdom. It might be more painful, but you come out on top. Like you're not stuck in this cycle, this rat race of people that are just doing the same shit all the time. You see those people a lot. Like they'll grow up in a town and like stay that fucking town their whole life and like just rot their whole life away and never do anything. It's like kind of sad. But I don't know. I like going places. I like doing things. I like to have fun. People are scared of that shit sometimes. They're like, "Oh, I work this job or do this thing because it gives me stability." But like, honestly, stability and wealth are not paper money, right? The weight, yeah. The weight of the self. I mean, it's all a program. Like, if we look at society and how we're supposed to live up to certain standards, right? Like being the King of Pentacles, we have to have money, we have to have this, we have to have that. But like integrity and loyalty and fucking discipline and commitment, I mean that shit's fucking hard to come by right now. And even if you have money like that, the person that has all those things is gonna attract money. It's like that. They are money. It's like they don't need To have like a that's the kind of person like dude will be like broke one year and then like fucking making $100,000 like in 4 years or some shit like that. Like it's a mentality. It's like you don't give up. No matter what happens, you transform, right? The death card and what do we got? Death card and the Ace of Wands. You need to die. Is it going to come in focus? Focus, 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 focus. I don't know if it's focus. But it's the death card and Ace of Wands. I gotta do autofocus. I think maybe took it off or something. The burden, yeah. What about the burden? The burden takes a while. The burden you have to stand up for too. Like you have to look at that part of your psyche, that shadow self. It's hard. That's why it takes strength. It's really doing the things you don't want to do and stepping into the unknown without any expectations and enjoying the moment fully for what it is and saying to yourself, hey, you know what? I don't like where the fuck I'm at, so I gotta like change whatever, and it's not gonna happen tomorrow, but what can I change today? It's your faith, your faith in yourself, commitment. You don't even believe in God or any of that shit. As long as you just, you have commitment towards self. I also see some inner child wounding here. Maybe you had like a traumatic childhood. Some type of abusive type of childhood or something like that. I don't know how that is. Everybody gets abused in some form or another. Balance is needed towards this new, you open some portal or some shit by putting judgment on yourself. You stop blaming people. You stop blaming people for your actions or some shit like that. You took accountability for something in the past. Maybe it was just in your own head too, like you didn't even tell anybody about it. But you're like, yeah, you had some type of enlightenment about like how to manifest something and how your emotions like affected something in your life. You kind of cut your emotions out for a while, but there was something about like something was revealed to you, some type of information about how you manifest and how like you're a star or some shit. Something about your destiny was revealed to you, but you're wondering where it is or something like that. You want it now, so you're being impatient. You're not. So I hear you're not going for the real Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you're doing something right now that's not going to be your life purpose. Like, for instance, I was a welder. I've been a waiter. I've been a machinist. I've been so many things. I've been so many things. I'm an artist, right? I do all this stuff, and a musician. And I never thought I'd be reading tarot cards for people, or doing spiritual things, or even having a spiritual awakening, or like any of that shit. But lo and behold, I was like, oh shit, this makes me happy. And I like helping people, so it's like my one thing I always like doing when I would go to work, I'd be like, fuck, I'm gonna make you $1 million. I'd be all bitter and shit. Like I love welding, but I wasn't making it for myself. I wasn't doing anything for myself. I was always like helping other people make millions of dollars, and I was like, man, I can just work for myself. And when I started doing that, I started embodying that Empress and the mentality of non-lack mentality, and realizing that we could attract anything that we want whenever we want. It just takes patience and discernment, because like the opposite of that too is like black magic. You can do black magic and get what you want real quick and then ruin your life. But like I've seen people do it, it's kind of fucked up. But yeah. What about the burden? What exactly do you want to know about the burden? The devil. You want to put an end to the burden. Okay, so this burden is like really throwing off your new beginning. Yeah, I just kind of spit out whatever comes out. I like channel whatever. I'm a medium, so like whatever's coming up in my mind, I just kind of speak it into existence, and the cards kind of just let the rest come out. It goes by pretty quick too. It's like it happens really quick, but could be the coffee. Yeah, but they're talking about the burden. This is holding you back. We were talking about energy identification and how sometimes we just need to be present and like notice. Oh, this feeling, like it happened to me earlier. I was like, I had this big old feeling of like resentment and like, like not anger, but like I was just like bitter, and I was like, ugh. So I thought to myself really quickly. I was like, hey, I was talking to my guides, like, dude, that's like not me. Like, I don't have any reason to be mad right now or like irritated or anything. So I just kind of like sat there for a minute and meditated. And it went away. I was like, damn, somebody was thinking something bad about me or something like that. But once it was gone, it was like chill. The same thing can happen even with your own thoughts. Like we can manifest, bad energy just by with our own thoughts. So when you get in that loop, if you're doing that to yourself and you're allowing negative energy to come in, you really have to use your discernment as to what you're telling yourself, because it can be very self-sabotaging. Right? All right. Anybody else wants to say anything? If you're waiting on a love offer, it's been a long time. It's like feel as though somebody's coming back from the past. Yeah, somebody that there was a complete ending with in the past. You're focused. I don't even shuffle. This is all the same energy. Never mind. Let's see what's up with some new storyline. Reading for whoever's not answering. Whoever's behind the shadows. I see you, magician. Hmm. Hmm. Who's getting breadcrumb? Something's taking too long in somebody's life. Somebody's really, really, really focused on heartbreak. Somebody's hoping just to be able to hold something together, but things are moving forward. There's some type of hardship when it comes to money here, and somebody's incapacitated. Either you or this other person is incapacitated on some type of loss that was happening in the past. There's like a lot of heartbreak, and someone's getting love bombed. They're trying to focus on themselves and take it easy. Like things are going really slow for this person. Like this person's really blocked or not talking about anything. I think this is somebody that you're dealing with. You're gonna hear something from this person about some type of ending that they created for themselves in the future. This person's ability to manifest was disrupted by some type of there's some type of fault here. This person fucked up somehow. This person's runs their own business, busy, multifaceted, but bad karma. Something to do with children and photo. Somebody's getting evidence or something like that. This person acts like they're unbothered, but like you're focused. Whoever this person is that was hurt is focused on trying to move along with their life into new relationships and stuff like that. You might see this, like you view this person like they're trying to presume like they got it going on, like they're boss bitch, but deep down inside there's so many endings going on with this person that it's like they wouldn't show it on the outside, and they're at dead still halt mentally, but like they're trying to accelerate their life with passion and offer. Like they're focused on like trying to give or receive some type of cup to move forward. Like their hopes and or fears are to be able to move forward, but this person's being dragged down. They ghosted somebody, moving on. You or this person did this because yeah, you realize they were broke. This person could have been like they're emotionally broke. Like they didn't have no emotions to give you, and now they're regretting like not contributing to you. Like now they're or giving back the energy. Now they're crying over you, sad, hurt, upset. How do you say it? Yeah, there it goes. That sucks. Well, head in the clouds ain't shit. They're trying to pretend like it doesn't bother them, but they don't know how to deal with emotions. It's like fake smiles all day long. Yeah, this person's like holding in a lot. They have some type of grudge because like you outwitted them in some type of situation. Maybe that you found out they were like playing you, and now they're pissed off because their friends had something to do. Their karmic friends had something to do with making a decision. Can't trust their attention, secrets, and competition. This person actually like one of their friends like thought you were hot or something like that, and they were jealous of the situation. So they try to sabotage it and get you or your person to be like low vibrational, and it worked, I guess. But this person was always for the streets, so it was like you, yeah, they could be stalking you too with fake accounts. This person's yeah caught hungry. This person wanted like attention. They're trying to get in your business too. This bad karma's catching up with them though. They took your creativity or something like that, and tried to pass it off as their own, but like they got rejected. Somebody realized that like somebody was this person was careless. They thought that they were doing a lot of shit behind the scenes. Always partying. Person wants to make you an offer because they see how, but you're moving on. You're like, no, I'm not doing that. It's played out. You block this person on social media. It could be dealing with a fire sign. You already know about this person. You went within. This person projects. You will go within. So it's like it was easy to understand how this person was affecting you. You were at a point of indecision, even though you knew they were doing like sneaky shit. You got readings on this person and like you would always outwit them. Like they didn't and move forward like and give them ultimatums, but like they didn't want to hear it because they didn't want to change, and they were like the person was felonious. Person was fucking felonious. Oh, this energy's gross. But you were up with it. You were like, nah, nah, nah. And you even give this person like chances and shit, to be honest. And like, they just fucking gaslit you. And like, and you're just looking at them like, do you realize how dumb you sound? Like, you sound really dumb right now. I can see that. You're just staring at them like, you think I'm a fucking idiot. I know the feeling. Joke's on them. Don't worry about it. Anyways. If that's the way you want it, make your hamburger and then eat it. So, having all these options wasn't the next of kin. This person's deep regret now. Deep regret. Although they never show it. Nope. Nope. They're too busy trying to make up for lost time because they wasted yours. Yep, Seven of Swords doing sneaky shit in the beginning. It's probably a person probably stacked their accounts, yeah. Multiple accounts, multiple stalking, other people, smear campaign, I heard. I got one of those, it was kind of bad. I just helped them out. I was like, let's go smear it everywhere. You sound like an idiot. You're doing everything a narcissist does. I'll help you out. Some people's kids, man. 10, 10. 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups. So somebody's getting rewarded with a whole new alternative, like fucking, yes, the star. Someone's moving forward after going within and not projecting the shit on other people, like we were talking about. Justice is being served. Karmically, this person's gonna have to watch somebody, like, whoever's in deep regret is gonna have to watch somebody, like, and this person feels like they're jealous because, like, somebody gets something. Like, you get some type of, like, new beginning, but, like, they feel like they own that shit. And this person's lazy. They take other people's fucking accomplishments and shit. Like, they take people's other people's work and try to call it their own. This person's like an impersonator. But people are seeing through that shit. Because you're outshining, like, the way they probably even slandered you. And, like, it's like something happened where, like, somebody said something about somebody and they went and checked it out and then, like, they looked at you and they're like, this person's not like that. And then, this other person was like, kept going on. They're like, why the fuck are you, like, shut up already? It was, like, annoying, and I could see the whole scenario playing out. And they're like, why do you care so much about destroying this person? It's like, dude, like, you're kind of weird. So they kind of expose themselves, like, with their foot in their mouth. They look stupid for, like, trying to be something that they weren't, you know, because they're jealous. Like, words out. Yeah, the moon came out reverse, so can't make that up. Some type of, like, seniority, somebody over this person. So somebody said something, some gossip going around. But it's actually bringing you prosperity because it's clearing the energy. Because this person's bad energy was like really, it could have been an ex-lover of yours. This person's bad energy, like, why ever you, like, you pulled the plug on it, right, you left, and they got, like, pissed off because they couldn't control you. So you left. And they started doing all this fucking heinous shit, right? Because they were jealous of you. Instead of just cheering you on, right? And, like, being there for you. Like, the Ace of Cups, they're 9 of Cups because they got it going on. Or you got it going on, right? They couldn't just add that cup to yours. They had to, like, try to take your cups. Because they're fucking selfish, right? Yeah. And, like, but you were nice and you kept trying to get this person because you wanted, like, peace and stability. You wanted, like, the right things in life. You wanted to go, like, do positive things as opposed to, like, maybe low vibrational things. And you weren't willing to put your effort into that shit anymore. You really wanted to, like, work with this person, but they were, like, failing to release control because of some, like, past life trauma or something like that. Not past life trauma, but, like, childhood trauma. Because this person was all out of whack and, like, not healing their childhood wounds. But judgment came down in separation. So if you were separated from this person, it's exactly what happened. Even if you had to break your own heart, kind of thing. It happens. Makes you stronger for doing it, though. Do you know, like, because essentially, like, you're not going to help that person, and you're not helping yourself by staying in a toxic situation, right? If you had the ability to say, hey, you know what, I don't like this, and I deserve something better. Not even deserve something better. Like, it's not helping them, it's not helping me. It's like, you're cool and shit, but, like, you're not helping me grow, I'm not helping you grow. Like, what the fuck? It's just when people bring it to a whole other level, like, they'll try to, like, bring judgment on something, like, make their own karma, right? Oh, I'm gonna bring karma, I'm gonna serve you karma. Well, that's smart. It's called fucking black magic. It's called dumb. Just reverberates right back to you. Especially if you're, like, anybody higher up in the spiritual realm. Probably warned him. Probably warned him. Yep. They don't like that you have this emperor energy. They said they were gonna try to, like, take you down or some shit, or like really, like, put a hiccup in your step, but, like, you proved them wrong because, like, your avenues, you started just going somewhere else. I heard this person even did, like, some type of sex magic or something. But you were, like, celibate. You were like, how is the sex magic gonna work on me if I don't infect my being or, you know, beat it or anything? Because somebody's going through an awakening, transcending sexual energies too. I see that. Congratulations to you. It's a hard energy to deal with, especially when it's pleasure, you know. But it's just flesh. Just fucking flesh. Sometimes I meditate and just meditate on every single cell I can think of that makes up my body, and talking and thinking and all that shit. Just, yeah. Anyway. Someone has a choice to make here as they open up new doors for themselves. There's different energy. Somebody's worried about somebody that used to like be in a relationship with them. You think they're still around? This is like a long time ago. I think you're African American. I don't know. Could or could not be. I just see dark skin. But you're like hiding from a certain individual. It's not like you're hiding. No, you're just paranoid that this person like might be following you or like keeping tabs on you. But this person's like caught up in some shit. Like you don't have to worry about that. Yeah. Like this person is caught up in some shit, and like you don't have to worry about that. I'm hearing like J name, Jason, Giovanni, J G. Could be a Aries. Edward. There's you're afraid of okay. So if you might have met somebody and you're afraid of like this person coming in back to like try to destroy your relationship because they're jealous or something like that, or getting away from this person, or you're like paranoid about this, but like, this person is too caught up. They're getting their ass handed to them by spirit because they got. I heard they got double the karma. So like something that they did before you met them, and then they betrayed you, and then like that was the last straw. Oh, that's weird. Three coins and Empress again. Let's point out those. This came out in the last spread. Somebody needs to do a lot of self reflection. There's not enough self reflection and time to self. Someone's embodying this. They're going to this Empress energy, but they're going to be demoted if they don't do self reflection. You're not going to be able to manifest what you want unless you come at whatever you're trying to manifest with more grace, whether it be a love situation or housing. I'm hearing for some of you. You can't force this. You're learning to navigate energies. There's some type of mistake. Yeah, the alchemist. You're disappointed over this mistake. You thought you had it in the bag. You thought you were making the right decision, and you were kind of like it was like a rude awakening. But you know, we don't learn. We repeat until we learn. Someone really wants to make some hasty decisions to try to force some type of situation. Could be with you or trying to get out of something. I see somebody trying to get out of something, but you see through this. This person doesn't even want to approach you because you see right through them, and it pisses them off. Someone's winning. The Empress. Someone needs to take a break. Really take a break. I'm hearing like someone's really worried about manifesting some type of love offer or somebody getting a love offer. It's gonna be devastating for this person. But the person feels like it's like this person. Somebody feels like they own somebody. Like that's my person. I fucking like that's my person. Like they're not gonna be able to. I know psychopaths. I know this. Debt. Someone is. I'm sorry, the fool. Someone's foolish actions got them worried. Nine of Swords tonight. Something is like irreplaceable. I'm hearing. Someone lost something. Some type of money or like balance in their life. Some stability. Do some reckless shit. So like, there's some that karma is coming back for somebody. I don't know what that's about. But you don't have to be worried about this person because they're so preoccupied with some shit or like your spirit will take this person. Like I'm hearing like if this person tried to come at you or some shit like that, they get a flat tire. Or, like something would happen. Like I've been in situations like that and crazy shit's happening. Yeah, there we go. Death. Or is it the chariot? No, it's a chariot. Chariot. Moving forward, this person can't touch you. You're like spiritually protected by this, even though like they have so much shit weighing them down. Like Gabriel's blowing that horn for them on Judgment. I don't know if you guys can see it. This is it's a really cool deck actually. Murder of Crows, Sarah. Is it focusing? I want it to focus. Come on. Yeah, Murder of Crows, Sarah. But this person can't affect you. So if you're paranoid about that, it's yeah, okay. So this is the time to realize like the faith and your protection that you had against the devil, like you stood up to that shit with the truth, right? You took the truth and you swallowed it. You didn't try to baby. Can I? Does it do anything? If I shake. Wheel of Fortune. You want to zoom in? Why am I hiding behind the Anyway. So, yeah. Standing up to the truth of the devil being like, okay, you know, somebody brought some toxic habits, somebody started changing their life, the world started opening up, but now you're still paranoid, and the thing you gotta leave, or to pour out some of these cups you invested in the past with the Nine of Cups, you gotta pour out some of these emotions from the past in order to move through to the world and have the Wheel of Fortune turn in your favor. You just don't know anything stupid because essentially you're forcing yourself to bring these emotions with you, and they're not allowed to come. So, you guys have a good day. I'm taking off. I hope you like your reading. I hope it worked out for you. If you like what I'm doing, hit the subscribe. I greatly appreciate that. How do I turn this off? Hope you enjoyed it as much as I did.